Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, I'm still bundled up because it's still extremely cold here in Texas. We do have power, it's been holding for a while, so that's good news. But a pipe did burst in my house, so we don't have water, and a plumber cannot get out here. So, can't even warm myself up with a nice warm shower, but that's okay. I love doing content and getting it out for you guys. Today I have brought you a really fun adventure deck. It is a blue-green adventure deck. It is a Simic adventure deck. They are all the same thing. Let me tell you about it, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So, starts off with something that we've all seen many a times. If you're going to play adventures, 4 copies of Edgewall Innkeeper. You've got 2 copies of Essence Scatter, because everybody's playing creature decks right now. Got to have a way to stop it, especially blue-green. You don't have a lot of removal once it's hit the board. You got 2 copies of Jwardi's Disruption. We have 2 copies of Tangled Florahedron. We have 4 copies of Cosima, God of the Voyage. 1 blue, 2 colors for 2/4. Legendary creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile Cosima. If you do, it gains whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. If Cosima is exiled, you may put a Voyage counter on it. If you don't, return Cosima to the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it and draw X cards, where X is the number of Voyage counters on it. It's a really good card for card draw and, late game, a nice big creature when it comes in if you got enough tokens on it. And then you have 1 blue, 1 colorless for the vehicle side, the Omnikill 3/3 vehicle that crews for 1. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards from the top of their library. You may play lands from among those cards for as long as they remain in exile. So that could give you some land advantage there. We've got 4 copies of the Brazen Borrower, 4 copies of Saw It Coming. It's a foretell counter spell, 2 blue and a colorless. Counter target spell or foretell it, pay 1 blue, 1 colorless. We've got 4 copies of the Lovestruck Beast, 2 copies of our Kazundu Mammoth. We have 2 copies of Behold the Multiverse, 1 blue, 3 colorless, instant, scry 2, then draw 2, or foretell it and pay 1 blue, 1 colorless. We have 2 copies of Toski, Bearer of Secrets, 1 green, 3 colorless for a 1/1 legendary creature squirrel. 1/1 is very important because, well, first let's get into it. Toski is indestructible, can't be countered, and has to attack every turn while Toski's in play. Anytime a creature of yours deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card for every single one of those, so that's nice. But what this also does is this keeps Lovestruck Beasts in attack mode as long as you need to be, because if they can't answer the Toski with an exile effect or some other way to get rid of it, then the Lovestruck Beast, they can kill the little 1/1s all they want. They can kill your edge walls. It's still going to be coming in. It's still going to be aggressive. I love it. Then we have 1 copy of Cosmos Elixir. It's a 4 colorless artifact. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If your life total is greater than your starting life total, otherwise you gain 2 life. Really fun card, playing around with it. We have 3 copies of Alrund's Epiphany, 2 blue, 5 colorless. It's a sorcery. Create 2 1/1 blue bird creature tokens with flying, then take an extra turn after this one and exile Alrund's Epiphany. You can foretell it for 2 and then pay 1 less mana, so 2 blue and 4 colorless. So instead of 7, you can cast it for 6. So that's nice. We have 4 copies of Beanstalk Giant. We have 4 islands. We have 6 forests. We have 4 of the blue-green pathway, 2 crawling barrens, and 4 fabled passages. So basically what you're doing is you're just running the deck how you would normally run an adventure deck, as far as, bringing out edge walls, being aggressive with the Brazen Borrowers. You use the Brazen Borrower for more of a tempo game because you want to bounce something that they've got, then have creatures on the board attacking, but you can also use the Brazens if they get something out you can't deal with. You can bounce it and counter it. But, drawing a bunch of cards with the Lovestruck Beast, the Brazen Borrower, all with the Edgewall Innkeeper, so that's nice. And then once you've got a Lovestruck Beast or 2 out, if you can get that Toski on the board, they're never going to be able to stop you from attacking by getting rid of your 1/1s unless they have a way to deal with an indestructible 1/1. And that's our draw engine in the deck, as opposed to having a Great Henge, is the Toski. Not only is it the draw engine, but it also keeps the Lovestruck Beast going, so the Great Henge can't do that. The Great Henge can keep you drawing, and it can draw you into another Lovestruck Beast, and you can put the token out and do it that way. Or the Edgewall Innkeeper, once the Henge is out, is no good for you to fire the Lovestruck Beast up, because that comes out as a 2/2 now. So just do all of that, get out there, get a bunch of advantages going between the drawing from the Toski, the Cosmos Elixir, and then if you take an extra turn, that's usually game over. really, really fun adventure package. So if you do like this deck, or if you like any of the other decks in the past, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free and it means a whole lot to us. I'm over here bundled up down in a room that doesn't have a heater because it's Texas and this room didn't need a heater when we added it. So I'm just down here cold making content because I love it so much. But give the video a like and stay till the end because I will have a summary for you on how I thought the deck played. Let's get into the gameplay. To the battlefield, we have Electric Funk. I like it. Let's see what they know of the funk. So we have a bunch of blue cards and only green land. We do have a blue card we can cast on turn 1 with the Edgewater. We have a Mammoth. We go first. Let's get greedy. I mean, we start off with the Edgewall Innkeeper. That already throws off people. We just need to draw in to a blue mana source, and then we're good. Leads on black. And Bloodchief Thirst is the play. Hey, there's blue. So let's throw that out. And let's... I could hold this up to bounce, but it doesn't seem super important. Let's go ahead and do the Behold the Multiverse, because I can't cast that next turn unless it's foretold, as with this. If we get another blue land, we can cast the way it is now. That's my thought process. Okay, black-white, so what are they going to be doing? Let's see. We throw this out because we have no other land. I mean, I could throw the Mammoth, but do I want to play a Mammoth or Behold? I don't think I'm actually throwing the Mammoth anytime soon, so we'll throw the Mammoth out tapped, actually. And we'll hold up Behold the Multiverse and the Brazen Borrow and Essence Scatter, depending on what our opponent does, which, not sure yet. Black-white life gain was a thing for a while. I don't know. Maybe Angels? Maybe Angels. Let's go ahead and scatter that. Okay, some land. We have plenty of green, so let's throw this out on blue. And now I will saw it coming into Foretell and pass a turn, because now we can either counter spell, we can Behold, or we can Brazen Borrower. So we have all kinds of different choices. Brazen Borrow as far as the bounce side, the Petty Theft. Cannot flash out the creature. Here comes another creature, another angel. Rita's Retribution. We don't want to bounce that for sure. And that's pretty bad, so let's just counter it. We have Behold the Multiverse to refill our hand, but I don't think we're going that route. Since we have a bounce spell, we will bounce anything bad they do. I want to throw the Toski and start getting some draws in. If they have another Phrygia's Retribution or anything like that, that's not good for us, because when we bounce it, they get more value out of it. It's a Baneslayer Angel. So Baneslayer Angel is very problematic. So we need to find a way to deal with that. So let's start off by seeing what we can get out of this. Oh, Alrund's Epiphany. So we'll ship the Tangled Florahedron. We'll keep the Alrund's Epiphany. We'll throw this into Foretell. I'm gonna crack the Fabled Passage for blue because we have green already. So for blue, I want to get this gone so I can draw another card. So let's go ahead and bounce that, making them throw. I do it a whole nother turn. Of course, now I can't kill it. I can't counter it now. So they're going to do that again. So that was probably not the best turn, because they're just going to rethrow that. Yep. I get you, got you good. So we have Saw It Coming. Let's throw this out on blue. Like I said, we have plenty of green. We have Saw It Coming, Brazen Borrower. We have the Alrund's Epiphany. I really don't know what to do here, so we'll Epiphany. Just because we can. I have to attack Toski. It doesn't matter. Toski has to do it. And they gain a bunch of life. Oh, there we go. Now I can bounce it and then counterspell it. All in the same turn. So I think it's just might as well throw this into Foretell now. And then I'm going to attack with all of them here. The reason is the 2 damage is going to get through because if, I mean, I draw cards no matter what from the Toski, so I want to get as many hits in as I can. There we go. Yep. And then we get to draw twice. Okay. And we don't want to, we'll put this out tapped now so that we have more land for next turn. We don't really need it. They're not going to tap out anymore. Like, we've already got them once. So we're going to pass the turn. When they go to attack phase, we're going to bounce this. Hopefully. They're probably going to attack before they throw anything, if I had to guess. So when they attack, we want to bounce it, and then we're going to counter it. Beautiful Valkyrie. Yeah, that's fine, because we have, I mean, we can just block with the Brazen Borrower, unless they throw in, you know, Elspeth Conquers Death. Where are they going to Elspeth Conquers Death? The Toski? And we have another way to draw, and we have more. So I'm going to counter this, because they are out of, they can't do anything else at the moment. So we'll counter that, since they're out of mana. And then when they go to attack, we'll bounce that. Throws their whole turn off. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, leaving us 1 blue open. So let's attack with both of these. And, you know, they're going to block the birdie. We'll get through for 1. Yep. We'll draw a card. Girardi's Disruption it is. So we'll throw that out. No, they've been tapping out, so maybe we do want to throw this or hold on to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now and just hold on. We don't need a bunch of green. Let's make sure we tap all over. I'm not doing this right now. I need to be able to stop this Baneslayer Angel and do a whole bunch of bad things to them. So let's just draw now. Don't need this. Oh, man. I just used all my green. This might be good for next turn to draw us a bunch. So let's draw that. As well as the next card. There's the Essence Scatter. That's what we needed. Now we can Essence Scatter and Girardi's Disruption. If they only have 2 cards, we don't need to foretell. It's only 1 cheaper. I want to be able to do as many things as possible here. So we're just going to hold up. Let our opponent do whatever they need to. Our main concern is that Baneslayer Angel, which we have the Essence Scatter. And then we have, hopefully, the Girardis will work. So we'll Essence Scatter that immediately. That was already our plan for that card. Now, hopefully, they cast something that costs 2. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about that Shadow Spear. And they can't equip it this turn. Nothing I can do about that at the moment. Okay. Now we can flash out double Brazen Borrowers to block this, but that hurts. That does hurt. Okay, so the Crawling Barrens goes out immediately. The Edgewall Innkeeper, I think, needs to go out immediately. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it's going to be the right decision to take a turn when they've only got this and we've got the Brazen Borrowers. So let's go ahead and tap this and throw this into Foretell. And then what do I got? I got blue and a color, blue, green, and a color. So I could throw both of these out next turn. Don't know if we need to do that, but we could. So let's hold off on the Beanstalk one more time. That'll get us a bunch of draws as well. So this is the time where we pass the turn again. I have to attack, of course, with the Toski. It's not getting in. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I remembered that. What an amazing play. I did not remember that. Okay. That's a thing. That's fine. We have the Edgewall Innkeeper. I'm gonna be honest. They threw me off there. I forgot about that little caveat, if you will. Okay, so they're gonna Blood Sheath that, huh? So we're going to throw this out. Draw a card. And then we're going to throw this out and draw a card. Get our money's worth while we can. There we go. If they attack, I think we just let them through, because they'll have Trample and Lifelink. There's the other Baneslayer. Okay. Oh, man. The Baneslayer. So let's throw the Edgewall Innkeeper, or maybe I don't need to. Hold on. What do I want to do here? I want to fire this up a bunch and get this big. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't. There's no need in throwing something untapped this turn. I guess this is huge too. So maybe I just throw this. Yeah, let's throw the Edgewall Innkeeper. That's what I'm doing. And then next turn I have the Alrund's Epiphany. They're getting low on cards. So we'll throw that. We throw the Crawling Baron, or the Beanstalk Giant out. Now we got a big old fatty. We can start swinging in at him. Oh, and a Toski. Nice. So let's throw this out as a land. And then next turn, if they don't top deck a way to exile this, we can Alrund's Epiphany. So we'll swing for 10. Epiphany, swing for 10. We'll have the Toski down. And we'll start getting the Crawling Barons bigger. So, whoa. No attacks. We are going to be in block mode. They are going to be attaching this to something. And, oh, land was good for us. Or maybe it wasn't. That produces things. Yep. Shadow Spear over here. So now they have Trample, Lifelink, and Flying. They don't have First Strike. So maybe they won't attack? I wouldn't. Otherwise, I think I'd just double block with the Brazen and take the Baneslayer. Okay, so Trample, Lifelink, Flying. They have no cards in hand. And they can pump out 1/1s, but not this turn. So I don't see any tricks that they could do. So I think I double block. I double block the Youthful Valkyrie, take the 5. Oh, if I would have taken that? I see. Yeah, if I would have taken... No, they have Lifelink. I was going to say, could I have 2-tapped them because of the Beanstalk Giant? See, they still have enough to throw this over here. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to throw the Crawling Barons. Because why not? We're going to Epiphany. I wish it would have tapped that land different. Because now I can't do both of these. But I'll throw the Toski... Yeah, I get a lot more value from the Toski right now. Drawing 2, then drawing 1 with the Lovestruck. We'll attack with everything. They create a 1/1. They can't kill my Toski because it didn't attack, but they do. They do that. That was a good play on them. We draw a card. Did I say they do that? Okay, now we take another turn. It's a Fabled Passage. Do we have any... Yeah, let's thin the deck out. We get some green. Okay, well, we gotta throw one of these little 1/1s out in case they get a way to kill one. I don't know if they have anything that can do that, but I need these to be able to attack. Okay, there's that. Throw the other one out as well. Okay. Let's attack with everything. Well, I'm going to hold back both the birds because we're not on us. Well, no, we draw way more. No, we're just sending in the fleet. Let them hit us for 5, 6 with this. We'll hold one bird back. One bird back. We're going to be smart. We'll attack like this. Draw 4 cards. Boom! Hit them for a bunch. Boom, boom, boom. Toski. Thank you. We'll draw. Ooh, finally, where have you been? And nothing that can stop that per se. Next turn. But we will throw the other Edgewall Innkeeper. And we'll hold up the mana for the Dwardies. Not that they're going to do it. And we'll pass the turn. I think we're sitting good. We're sitting pretty now. Blood Chief Thirst. Oh, what a draw. Okay, well, I mean, we got to remember that they can do their little Shadow Spear trick with the Toski, but it will still draw us a bunch of cards. So, I mean, I think the play is still... Wow, okay. We'll block with the 1. Don't know why they didn't put that on it, so there's no trample. Not 100% sure why, because they could have fired this up and did its activation. So let's activate our Crawling Barrens this turn, but not, no point in taking decline. There's no point taking that action. What do we got? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think can we win this turn? So let's activate the Crawling Barrens. No point in using. We're good on rushing them out at this point because they're trying to just win in the air with this Baneslayer at the moment. So we'll take that action, and then we will do it again. And then that leaves us what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could still counter with the Gerardies if we have to. We don't need to. So that's good enough. We'll go into attack phase. They can't make anything because they don't have enough mana. They can't block us. So we block with everything except for the 1 in the air again. Okay. That brings... Oh, wait. 20. This would have been 21, and I could have pumped this one more time. Oh, well. Dang it. Math. Math is fun. 6, 7, 8. Let's just... Yeah. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I messed up. I could have pumped this one more time, and yeah. Messed up is relevant. Well, now we definitely didn't mess up at all. We're fine. Uh-huh. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I want all the decisions. So we'll throw out... Okay, so I can Brazen Borrower right now, because that allows us to... I mean, they're dead next turn when I attack with everything anyway, so I could have saved that, did it, attacked. It doesn't matter. Just getting rid of cards from our hand. Let's throw the token over here. Now we're just showing off. Not on purpose. Not on purpose. We'll submit one of the Cosmos, some land, these Fableds. There we go. If they could kill us, yeah, I was gonna say, if they could kill us, then we get what we get. Good game. Electrofunk. Telemane Farstrider. Farstrider. I think it's Farstrider. Okay, we've got 3 lands plus a Gerardi, so 4 lands. Oh, it's cold down here. We've got Brazen Borrower, saw it coming, Edgewall Innkeeper. That's going to be a keeper. We'll lead with the... I think we lead with the Forest going into the Edgewall, then the turn after that Brazen. Their first removal. Oh, we have a Trickery deck, maybe? Trickery on? Trickery on. Okay, I think they've got it. Let's see. Just when they mull that much, maybe I'm wrong. They only mulled to 5, but it seemed pretty aggressive. Now, we have a Gerardi's Disruption, and we have Brazen Borrower. So I'm pretty sure we just... okay, let's just say, if they are Trickery, we just win. But they are not Trickery. They are black. Mono black, probably. So now we'll throw this out on blue. I'm trying to think, do I want to crew this and start swinging in for 3 with the Omnikill? Or do I want to hold back and counterspell their next card? They're going to have a next card. Really wish this would have been powered up. Yeah. I want card advantage, I think. Well, we'll just pass the turn. Play more control-y. No attacks. Because they want this to die. Must reboot system. I am too cold to think. There's the Luminarch Aspirant. I'm not even going to think about that. That's a Gerardi Disruption all day, every day. If they attack now, since, I mean, we have the Brazen Borrower, so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the block, because if they have the way to bring this back from the graveyard, we just bounce it with the Brazen Borrower, and that lets me throw out the Cosmo this next turn. So, yeah, we lost that, but we're going to gain card draw in this. We have a lot of blues, doubles blues, so we'll put this out on blue. Throw the Cosima, God of the Voyage, and pass the turn. We don't draw land, it's going to be awkward. Speaker of the Heavens. So we'll take the action. We don't draw land, it's going to get awkward. We didn't draw land, it's going to get awkward. So we'll throw the Lovestruck Beast token out and pass a turn, because then we can bounce. This is the best they could do last turn. So maybe it'll be the best they can do this turn if they come in at us with the 1/1. At this point, I think I block it, and then the Lovestruck Beast will just be a blocker. Just trying to figure out what the cards we have, what our game plan is, since we have this Cosima that's not doing anything for us at the moment. Okay, they're passing. Are they going to swing? Well, like I said, we'll definitely take the block. Whoa. I said we'll take the block. They can pump it. Cool. If they can't, cool. Okay, that's good. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Yes. We will, when land enters the battlefield under your control, if Cosimo is exiled, you may put a voyage counter on it. I do want to do that. So, and then we'll crack this. And we'll go get green. So now we're double green, double blue. There's no reason to have double green in this deck except the Mammoth. And we have so much blue. I think I'm actually going to take another blue. And then we'll take that action. And then we'll bring that out probably on the next card. So what I'm going to do this turn, we're not going to put that out. So we'll tap that and we'll throw this into Foretell. That leaves us either the counter spell or the bounced. Most likely bounce for tempo reasons. So there's a Luminarch Aspirant. I mean, we just did that card is not. I just don't want that card out. So no bounce. We'll go straight to Brazens, or straight to the Saw It Coming and save the Brazens. Okay, now I will throw this out on blue again. I think no blue, green, blue. Yeah, we'll throw this on green now. Let's get this out and draw some cards. Let's get this out and throw some cards. Oh wait. So I can Lovestruck Beast, and then I'll have the 1/1 the next turn. So I'm going to do that. That'll enable that to be an attacker, and then we can bounce whatever they throw, because now we've got them to where we're in a position where we can handle whatever they do in our hand, but we need to start attacking. Dire Tactics. Wow. Okay, so we still have our game plan is good, and dang it. But we still drew cards off of it. I was going to probably just start attacking them with it, so that was good on them. Wow. Okay, so they kind of messed up everything we were going to do, so there's no point in bouncing that back to their hand. It just gives them the ability to kill something again. So we're just going to throw our land out and pass the turn. I don't see any reason in throwing that as a creature right now. Pass the turn, and then we can bounce something and throw a 3/3 and start really working on them, depending on what this is. Cleric. So whenever Cleric enters the middle, so that resolves. And then we'll wait till the end of their turn so they can't recast that. Giant Killer hits us for 1. I think. Yep, here we go. Attack, pass, take 1. Let's bounce the Cleric. And then throw the Brazen. And then we'll attack with it. And we're going to start doing that every single turn. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to... Okay, so now I'm going to throw this out as land. Because that way next turn I can throw this, but this turn I want to be able to once again do the exact same game plan, in theory, because I'm trying to race them now. I mean, they can start tapping down our Brazen. So there's the Cleric again. Hopefully they attack, but maybe they'll save the Giant Killer. That's at this point what I would do. So they're going to attack. Oh, they do attack. So that's fine. We'll take that. And they're not going to be happy about this. The Shuffler is not broken. The Shuffler is not broken. We'll bounce that. And then we'll throw this. Now we can attack with both these this turn, throw the Beanstalk Giant, and bounce that on the turn after that. Oh, man. Do we kill them next turn by throwing this? I want to throw the Toski, but I don't think that's the right play here. Even though I would draw 2 cards immediately. I can throw the Toski and bounce whatever they do next turn. So yeah, let's throw the big guy. And let's swing in the air. And that's a much better clock. So they'll have to save 2 land to tap down the Beanstalk now, which is fine. If that's what they want to do. Aggro Mauling takes up most of their turn, so now they're going to hold up the 2 mana. Okay, so we'll just keep with our game plan. I'm going to throw the Toski, bounce the Cleric. I throw the Toski so that I can draw. I don't think I need to bounce the Cleric per se at the moment because these are flying. This is not. So let's attack first and draw some cards. Saw it coming. Fabled Passage. Throw the Fabled Passage. Crack it. We'll go get another Battlefield. We'll get... Okay. Good game. Yeah, we had it. They didn't know it, but they knew it. Good game. Woo! Hello, Grim Grutty. I think I said that correct. Okay, well, we have 3 land, 2 real lands, and the Mammoth. So we have all of our colors showing as well. And then we also have an Edgewall Innkeeper into a Lovestruck Beast, so we'll keep this. Opponent's going first. I think what they're going to do first is play a land. Just kidding. So cold, the brain's not working. It's thinking silly thoughts. So Fabled Passage, don't crack it like they are immediately unless you just don't want to keep hitting the go next button so that your opponent doesn't know what you're playing till the last moment. Mono blue could be, well, that would be snow right now, maybe some rogues. We'll start out with the forest. And since there's no reason to throw the Edgewater this turn anyways, and they're just going to want to throw their first removal at whatever we throw, we're going to throw the Heart's Desire. They will probably remove it if they can with a bounce spell since they're mono blue, depending on what other colors they're playing. I don't know yet. Fabled Passage, cracking it right away. And getting, man, I wish they added some crabs. Okay, maybe it's an Is It deck? I haven't seen Is It. I mean, obviously it's Is It, but I mean like the Is It tempo deck or something like that. So this turn we can throw the Edgewall Innkeeper, and then next turn the Lovestruck Beast gets some value out of that, or we could put the Behold the Multiverse. But we don't need to draw cards yet. Let's just keep working forward. So let's start with this land tapped, because we don't want to... that way we have this that comes into play untapped, or we could cast this. We'll throw the Edgewall Innkeeper, swing for the 1, like we said, pass a turn, and see what our opponent's playing. We still don't know. We are not sure. Another red comes down, and it's a Phoenix of Ash. So if this is the Is It deck, I think it only runs 1 of these. We don't have a great way to stop that. I'm surprised they didn't attack. So this turn, we could throw the Mammoth, and then we'll have a huge Fabled Passage turn. They'll think we can do something we can't next turn. Or we have the Lovestruck Beast, and we get to draw a card. So let's... We're not going to throw the Mammoth this turn. Then we're probably not going to be throwing anytime soon. Let's just throw this out on blue. Let's throw the Lovestruck Beast to draw a card. They didn't attack, so they don't feel comfortable where they're at. No attacks, pass the turn. See what they're doing. Maybe they have a removal now. They're going to think that we have a great Eng. We don't. We don't even play it. But that's going to be their concern. One more turn, and they can throw the Goldspan Dragon that I don't know why wouldn't be in their deck. And we have no counter spells right now, so that's not great. Seagate Stormcaller. So they're going to take out both of our 1/1s right now? No, they just of one mind. Twice, right? Thought that doubled. Huh. I only saw them draw 2 unless I missed something there. So, what are we going to do here? We need to shut them down here soon, but we don't know what we're shutting down. So, I think I throw the Cosima. But wait, if I throw it as a 3/3, I can kill both of those if they block. If I throw it as the boat. So let's try this. I haven't got to play with the boat a whole lot, so let's throw the boat out. which means we can also throw this like that and have another 1/1 out, even though we don't 100% need it, which means the Fabled Passage can wait a turn because I want more land out. So let's throw this tapped. As much as I would like to have thrown that, it's just not gonna happen a moment. So let's go to attack phase. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm so new to these. I messed up. Let's just swing with that. That was a big mistake. I meant to... Oh, the Almakill has summoning sickness. I'm so new to vehicles, people. I took some time off during Magic. My fault. So, I thought I messed up. I didn't mess up. I just can't use the Omnikill this turn. It's sick. The reason I didn't throw it on the front side is I have the Toski. So next turn, I'm hoping to maybe throw the Toski out, depending on what they do. Still kind of lost as to what they're doing. They got a brew coming at us that I haven't seen. A Terror of the Peaks, I definitely know that card, so that's going to be a problem. We don't really have a way to shut that down, other than our Lovestruck Beast. We can bounce it. Yeah, I don't know. Thought Coming would have helped if we could bounce it. So if I throw the Elixir, I start drawing cards every turn if they just sit back, but they're going to start wiping out all of our cards. This draws me a card right now, and then I could Fabled Passage, and I can Behold the Multiverse. All of it seems weird. I'm going to do the Cosmic Elixir. Let's throw out the Fabled Passage, try to thin out the deck. I think we need some more blue. We have plenty of green. Let's see. Let's swing in with the Lovestruck Beast. We can't block that Terror of the Peaks anyways, because it just goes over our head. They'll probably just take the 5, maybe? No? Let's say they're going to start killing all of our stuff with their creatures now. So, that's not good. So, we will pass the turn, gain 2 life from the Elixir. This isn't looking pretty. This isn't looking pretty. All they got to do is start throwing creatures, and they take out our 1/1s. Edgewall and Keeper, you're the first to go, unless they can throw something big enough to kill the Lovestruck. I'm sure they're going to start swinging at us. I can't do anything about this guy. Not the moment. The best thing I have is if I get a Brazen Borrower, I can bounce it, and then we can counter it. Our opponent probably has different plans. Stolen by the Fae. Okay. So we get our Lovestruck Beast back, which is odd. And then they get 3 1/1 tokens. That's actually pretty funny. I like that. What are you going to do? I mean, you're going to take it, because there's nothing you can do. Yep. That was a great play. Not the way I would use Terror of the Peaks. Doesn't really... It didn't... I mean, I'm going to throw this right back, but they eliminated a bunch of my board. It looks good for them. Let's see. Let's... Well, I throw this one out, and then I pass with the Saw It Coming. And that way, I mean, they have a 2/2 and a bunch of 1/1s. Let's fire this up. If they want to block, that's fine. What are we doing with this anyways? It's just going to sit there and do nothing? No. So they can triple block with the 1/1s, or the Phoenix of Ash in a 1/1. Okay, so they do the triple block. So we take out a bunch of their creatures, which is fine. And then, like I said, pass the turn holding up Saw It Coming. We gain 2 life back. We can still throw a 1/1 and attack for 5. I could actually throw a 1/1 attack for 5 and have the Toski, depending on what we need to do based on what they do. They have as many cards as we do, but a little bit better board state. That Phoenix of Ash is... You've never seen a Phoenix played like this before. So they're going to draw 2 cards. Definitely can't counter that, as much as it sucks that they get more cards. If we counter that and one of these is a bomb, then we just get blown out anyways. So a Solemn Simulacrum is a good time to counter, because that's going to kill... Well, it won't kill the Lovestruck, but I'm just trying to keep stuff off of their side, so now they can't attack with the Phoenix, probably, in their head. This would have drawn them a card, given them a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if they have any big bombs that we don't want them to get to. Okay, they're swinging with the Terror. 14 to 14. So now we have our own crawling plus, the one active plus another crawling. But I've got to keep a board presence out there. If I throw the 1/1, they're going to kill it immediately. But I have this 1/1, so there's that. So let's throw the Toski, and then let's swing in with the Lovestruck Beast. Now they have to block, or we draw. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, I like this. I like where we're at, because I don't think they can kill the Toski. So I'm going to throw the other Lovestruck Beast out. They can try to kill Lovestruck Beasts with the Terror, but that's hard to do. So I think we're actually in a really good spot right here. And then every turn we attack with those Lovestruck Beasts, they have to either take the damage and we draw cards, and they die very soon, or we kill one of their creatures because our Lovestrucks are bigger than theirs. So I think this is a really good spot to be in. And this is it showcases how Toski really shines with Lovestruck Beast. Now, it could have plans that just are different than ours altogether. We play to the cards we have. And we have the Cosmos Elixir, gaining us life or drawing cards every turn. They're also drawing a lot of cards, so that's good for them too. But we also have to Behold the Multiverse. We've got the Crawling Barrens for extra damage on the ground. So we've got some things happening. Opponent's probably looking for a creature, but even that, it has to be a big creature. So they need something. They're like, wait, we're in trouble. His board state kind of just counteracted. I'm shocked. I'm loving what I'm seeing, because normally a Terror of the Peaks is bad, especially if you can't remove it. But for them to throw something with a big enough to kill the Lovestruck is going to be tough. And they can't kill the Toski, so... they can't... Robber of the Rich. Okay, well, they aren't getting cards from it, and they can't... They might as well shoot us. Maybe their game plan now is just start shooting us, because they're going to swing in with the Dragon. We're going to gain back life every turn with the Toski, or the Cosmos Elixir, so that's really good for us. There's an Essence Scatter that we have to hold up. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they block the Crawling Barrens. Oh wait, I have to hold the Crawling Barrens back to block, actually do a block, just in case they do something crazy to our head. So the first things first is we got to swing in with everything, because we need to draw cards. Okay, so they block the 5/5. They lose their 2/2. They're going to try to hit us for 5 next turn. There's 2 Essence Scatters, so I think we can actually win this game. So we'll throw this out on blue, and we can counter all the creatures they do now, and then we're going to gain 2 life here. Yeah, we're passing the turn. They are going to 100% try to swing with the Terror of the Peaks and throw creatures to kill us. Our goal is to just Essence Scatter everything that will kill us. So especially that Phoenix, because that Phoenix... Okay. Seagate Stormcaller. So let's counter that one in case they have a way to double spell us, to kill us with something in their hand that does direct damage. So, and then they don't know we have the Essence Scatter, so they might go for something big now, as big as they can with that. Choose the next non-legendary creature the next time one or more creatures of the planeswalker enters the battlefield. Okay, well, good game, but I think we've got this wrapped up. We knew... Okay, we'll counter the Essence Scatter. Woo! We knew that they were going to try to do that. Thank you. Appreciate it. The only reason I countered the first creature is we knew we had that, so now we will hold the Multiverse. Don't need the Mammoth, don't need the land. I think we win with our Crawling Barrens anyways. Oh, now we win for sure. So let's go ahead and bounce that. Fire up this. Take action. Swing in. Good game. Woo! Good game, Grim Grusky. That was fun. Those two cards work amazing together. I love it. Okay, and we are back from our adventure, and what an adventure it was. So the deck was really fun to play. I mean, we already knew how it was going to feel as far as draws went, because anybody who's ever played Edgewall Innkeeper before knows how that goes. So that's always nice. Have a little bit of early game draw, because they always end up killing the Edgewall Innkeeper. So you get some draw if you play it right. Otherwise, you'll just never see it. And then, I mean, taking extra turns is always fun. The only thing I was thinking about doing, and maybe I'm wrong, tell me down in the comments below if you think this is 100% not the thing, but I was kind of enjoying the Cosmos Elixir. I was having a hard time getting Behold the Multiverse out on turn 2 or even 3 or 4 in the foretell mode, because of the fact that I was using all of my mana pretty efficiently with all of our other cards in the deck. But I did get Cosmos Elixir out, or like slamming it down anytime I was able to if I drew it. So I think I would take out 2 Behold the Multiverses and throw in 2 Cosmos Elixirs to try the deck out that way. But if you think that's wrong or that's right, like I said, let me know down in the comments below. If you liked the video, please do so, and give us a subscribe. It's completely free. It means a whole lot to us, and like I've said in the past, I'll say it again, I really want to build a community, have a lot of fun with everybody. If you have any deck ideas you'd like to see us run, put those down in the comments, and as always, till next time, have a blast in the arena.